Thinking of buying or selling in Northern Virginia? Here's exactly what you need to know about what's going on in today's market. But before I get into that, I need to give you a little bit of context about the market and what I used as far as the data. First and foremost, the data I have accounts for all types of housing from single families, townhouses, condos, and they were all sold first quarter of this year, and I'm comparing it to first quarter of last year. So with that said, let's jump into the numbers. By county, starting with Arlington. Arlington, you did have fewer home sales this first quarter than last, and your average days on market has gone down, dropping to 28 days from 32. And your average sales price, that's increased. It's hitting approximately $888,000. That's up from about $840,000 for last year. So what does that mean? Sellers, this means that your property is likely to sell quicker and for more money. And buyers, be ready to act fast and make a strong offer. Let's move to Fairfax County. Now, Fairfax, you had a slight increase in the number of properties sold in first quarter compared to last year, and your average days on market actually increased slightly. It went to 22 days versus 20 days in 2024. And your average sales price, that also rose to around $862,000 and change. This is up from the $813,000 last year. And what this means for you? Buyers, you're being more careful and strategic because of prices have gone up. And sellers, you're benefiting from higher values. It may take you a little bit more time to get the house sold. Moving to Loudoun County, you have more homes sold in first quarter than last year. And your average days on market actually increased slightly to 22 days versus the 19 days. Now, there's been a significant surge, though, in your average sales price, now approximately $845,000 this year. Last year, you were at $785,000. What does this mean for you Loudoun sellers? Well, demand for property is still very strong, and slight increase in days on market can be a function of the fact of the increased number of properties that you have on. And buyers, you need to anticipate a tough competition, but you can benefit from more available inventory. So we're going to round out the counties with Prince William. Prince William, you had a significant drop in the number of homes sold from first quarter this year, which was about 807 compared to last year, which was 970. You had an average day on market that went down slightly to 22 days when last year it was 23. And then your prices did go up modestly. So it average about 592,000 versus 582,000 last year. So what this means for you, Prince William, is that fewer homes are selling overall, but they're selling slightly quicker. So sellers, pricing needs to be very competitive, and buyers expect more options with potential for negotiation. Hope all of this helps. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to text, call, or email. I'm always happy to help.